begging you, please stop killing characters I've fallen in love with. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Book Cafe. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and if you're a veteran, welcome back. Today we will be reviewing our first advanced reader's copy. As some of you may remember, about a month and a half ago, we reviewed Mike Cole's The Armored Saint. Link to that video is going to be at the end of this one, if you want to go rewatch it. About 2 weeks ago, we interviewed Mike Cole, and he promised to send an advanced reader copy of the sequel to The Armored Saint, Queen of Crows, coming out this October. Well, I read it, and it's fantastic. And after how the first book ended, I really shouldn't have been surprised at how willing Cole was to cripple his main character. Literally. And yet I was. I did not see it coming. A lot of the points that need to be made about this book are similar to those that were made about the previous book, so I'm just going to expand on those. One of the really great things about this novel is watching the main character, Iwa, I think is how he pronounced it, grow from a traumatized child into the Armored Saint, into the Queen of Crows. Watching how all of this loss and all of this damage is ripping her apart, yet making her stronger at the same time. Oddly, it's neither portrayed as a good thing or a bad thing. It's her. This is who she is now. She's very rapidly catapulted from just another little girl to the leader of an entire revolution, which is insane, and watching how it happens, it's believable. It makes sense, especially with how powerless the characters feel. Even with the power armor, even with whatever allies they can scrounge up, whatever magic they can use, they're still facing an army. They're still facing an empire, and they're just one village. They know they shouldn't be able to win. They're desperate, they're running out of options, and they're terrified, and you can feel every bit of that. One thing that did bug me throughout the book was that there only seems to be one set of machine armor. We know that in the first book, this one town had 2 sets. The first one was destroyed. Iwa gets the second one, but it was being made for the army, and I keep expecting at least another one to show up. And I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't. The second thing is that the ending feels a little Deus Ex Machina. Yes, it was the best way to resolve things, but at the same time, they'd spent a fair amount of time explaining why this particular solution wasn't an option, and then made it work anyway. Again, trying not to spoil anything. When you get to this book, you'll see it. However, those are minor nitpicks. But those are just minor nitpicks that take this from a surpassingly excellent book to an excellent book. This book is better than great. The characters are amazing, the plot's great, the twists are terrifying. So when I tell you to buy it new, I don't just mean wait for it to come out and then go get it when it comes into stores. I mean pre-order it. It's very rare for me to give a get every edition, but this one comes very close. So if you can, mark it down your calendars. Queen of Crows, coming out in October 2018. Give it a shot. I promise you, you will love it. Now, Sam Worthington's Armored Saint, this book contains a lot of trauma, very well-written trauma, so if you have problems along those lines, avoid it yourself, but recommend it to your friends. Mike deserves every bit of recognition he can get for these books, and I want to spread the word. So share this video with your friends. Make sure people get to see it. When the Queen of Crows comes out in October, I want to make sure that my audience is ready to get their copies. If you enjoyed this video, remember to show it by clicking the like button. And click here on the dragon to subscribe. And click here to watch the original review for The Armored Saint. We'll be putting the next video up on either Thursday or Saturday, depending on how quickly I finish the next book. So until then, read good fantasy.